hate getting the kids in trouble, the girls, I should say. And Dylan doesn't do anything to get in trouble, so.
Yeah, okay.
What? What does he do to get in trouble?
Dylan's a sneaky little bugger. He just knows how to hide it well. See? Look at that.
I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Day 117. It seems like these days are just flying by.
Like, we should stay 100 2 days ago.
I know. It was like day 30, it feels like.
That feels really zoomed in.
What?
Is it?
I don't know. We're on the highway. It's Friday. Happy Saturday to you guys, but we're on our way to go get our kids. It's starting to rain, which sucks. Yeah. Hopefully it's a decent weekend. Get some nice weather. Not that we're planning to do anything, but it'd be good to have some nice weather.
You can just be inside.
Yeah. So, as a lot of you know, we were trying to organize this park cleanup for Bell Park. We showed you in a couple videos ago. It just seems like we're hitting fucking red tape everywhere we turn here. It's getting annoying now. I spent about an hour on the phone with the coordinator for bylaw for Kingston. So it started where we got in touch with the city of Kingston, and then bylaw guy basically told me that nobody's ever requested to do a cleanup of this scale, so they didn't know who to give it to, so they bounced it around to different departments, and finally the bylaw guy called me. Didn't get the answers I was hoping for, which is unfortunate, but he did answer some questions. So he's basically handing it off now to Parks and Rec, so I got to get in touch with their coordinator for Parks and Rec and go through those channels. But as it stands right now, it's not looking like the city is going to allow us because the liability issue, which I understand, but we're going to keep trying. We're going to keep pushing and do what we can do. And it even came to the point where I said, like, if you guys say no and we do it, what is the repercussions? And he informed me that that would then become an unlawful gathering to like a chaotic scale, and could lead to charges and trespassing and a bunch of shit nobody wants to deal with.
On us, too. The coordinators. So, yeah.
On the coordinators, not on the people volunteering. It would be on us. Like they would set an example, which blows my mind, because it's not like we're protesting anything. We're not like, we want to clean, like we want to pick up garbage. And on the same note, I get it, because what he said was like, the town's worried that if we go in there with an army of people to do this, the homeless people living there are going to get stressed out, and there's potential for an incident, which I understand.
And all of his reasoning was valid, but at the same time, it's a clean, like you're saying. Like, it's not like we're going in there to like go raid on their sites. We're not going to do that.
Yeah, and I explained to him, like, we don't want to go mess with people's encampments. We want to clean up the open areas, you know. But yeah, so as it stands right now, we're at a no, but I'm going to keep going. It's not even a no. He generally didn't say that he could say no. He passed it off to Parks and Rec. So the city of Kingston delegates all of that shit to bylaw. Bylaw delegates through Parks and Rec, and then Parks and Rec uses bylaw law for enforcement, which is stupid, the process they have set up for this. So we may have bitten off more than we can chew with this, but I'm going to keep chewing because I never spit out my steak. Gotta keep chewing. So,
Such a weird.
you know when you get that fatty piece of meat and you're like chewing on it for a minute and you're like, maybe I should spit this out, but then you don't. Anyways.
I get what you were saying. I was saying it was a strange
Yeah.
one to use. Anyway.
We're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep trying. This is something that like we've poured a lot into wanting to do. We have support behind us.
A lot of it.
A lot of support. There's just, it's hard because a city as big as Kingston, for them to accept liability, and essentially even with waivers, this is like, I know people are going to be like, well, it's not they're not liable, it's the independent person who goes in there. Even if everyone signs a waiver and then someone gets poked, or you know, like a rowdy person in there doesn't like all the people and there's an incident, the town is still liable because it is the town's property. So we're trying. We're gonna see what we can do. I'm gonna speak with Parks and Rec next, but as it stands right now, it is not looking promising. But we're gonna keep going until we get a definite no. Then we'll have to rethink some things.
Look, if we're gonna get hate, if it is a no and we say no, we're gonna get hate. But like at the end of the day, it's on us. And like, sorry, not sorry to anybody, but like our lives are more important.
No, and if the town says no, essentially we can't go beyond them to do it because there's a process here. So I'm getting sponsorships through companies to come in and help us. So like for bins and for disposal and all that. If the town says no, those companies aren't coming, which means we don't have bins, we don't have disposal. Like I can't use any of the resources that I had outsourced to come in and do this. So if the town says no, it's not that we don't want to do it, it's that we physically cannot do it. It comes down to that. And then if someone hates on us because we cannot physically do it because we're not allowed to, show me where you've put in effort in anything in life to this extent for something that's selfless. Right?
No,
So
that's specific thing. We're gonna do selfless acts all the time, but show me your work that you do making this happen.
yeah, like
Legally and safely.
where did you try and organize a giant event? Like, kiss my ass. We're trying. We want to do this. It's not that we have to do this. We want to do this. So, anyways, that's that. If you don't have a clue what I'm talking about, watch back a few videos. You'll understand. So, all that aside, I'll keep you guys updated. There is a Facebook group that you can join to stay updated. I'm going to update the group once I speak to Park and Rec today. And then we'll go from there. That's all we can do. Our hands are essentially tied until someone says yes. So, and then if they do say no, I would still like to do something to kind of help the unhoused people. We'll try and organize like a mass feed or like something. I don't know. We'll do something. Hopefully everyone's having a fantastic Saturday. Hopefully the weather is good. I don't know, because I can't see into the future. The highway's moving real good right now. Knock on wood. We haven't gotten close to the GTA yet, so.
Oh, by the time we do it, it's gonna be rush hour, right? It's gonna be immense.
Yeah.
That's always.
I'm super excited to get the kids. I know they're excited to see us. It's going to be a good weekend. So, off topic now, okay? Totally different topic, guys. We're going all over the place again today. Dog owners. Anyone who has a dog. Our dog, Sadie, black dog, you've seen in a few of the videos. Okay, she's been super great with all of us, but she doesn't like strangers. We've been working on it with Thomas and with huge improvements.
Oh, you made a huge breakthrough with that.
It used to be to the point where if Thomas went near her, she would bite him, basically. to, like, the other day, Thomas was petting her and snuggling her and feeding her treats. Like, huge progress.
She was coming to him.
Yeah. So now my question. I went to put her in her cage today, like I do 100,000 times since she was a puppy. And she snarled at me and, like, essentially tried to bite me. So I thought I pinched her somehow. So I brought her out, tried to do it again, and she did it again.
Worse the second time.
Worse the second time. So I disciplined her with her shock collar. And then I let her out again. And then she was showing remorse, like she came up and, like, jumped on me and snuggled, like saying sorry, whatever. And then we coaxed her into the cage with a hot dog, and she was fine. My dad said that he had this similar issue with her. Now, why? Tell me why she's doing this. She was fine for like 3 years.
Has she never been an issue with anybody who lives in her home?
Never. Ever. It's just weird. And, like, I love my pets, but I will not jeopardize the safety of our family, so.
No, and, like, I talk big shit, like, you know, she would never do something like that to me. She never has. But I also wouldn't be comfortable having her because she's nice to me and she's mean to everybody else. Like, I couldn't do that.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know if maybe she would, like, do dogs have bad days? But, like,
See, and then
is she just sick of being in her cage when we're not home?
my thoughts that we were talking about was, one, she could be coming into heat because it's that time of year. And that always makes her moody. Two, she was getting put in her cage. Not that dogs know days of the week, because I don't think they do, but, like, we leave her home on weekends when we go away for the weekend. And the last time we did it, his dad said that she sat at the window hoping the entire weekend we were gone. So maybe that's what she was thinking. They were leaving her for the weekend again.
I don't know.
And there's so many things that could be going through her head. Obviously, we can't talk. Regardless, nobody wants to be in a situation where their dog's going to attack them.
No, and, like, I'm not afraid of her, but I'm afraid of her siblings, and, like, her bloodline is not the best. But if she were to actually bite me out of aggression, she'd be gone in a heartbeat. There would not be like, oh, it was a one-time thing. It's, and I don't want that because, like, we love the dog. She's a great dog.
No, we have kids. Like, ultimately, at the end of the day, that's what worries me most, is we have kids. And kids who, like our one son, he's special needs and he loves animals. He's been attacked by dogs, two different times, and he still loves dogs. Like, that scares me that he's going to go in for loving it.
Yeah.
She's going to bite him. I don't want that to happen.
So let me know, if you guys have crate-trained dogs, do they eventually get sick of being in the crate, and that's why she's doing it? Kind of like, I don't want to be in here? Or is there more to it? Like, I don't know. Anyways.
It's hard to say, because, like, when your dad's home and we go out, she's out of her crate.
Yeah.
And some days we do leave her out of her crate, because she's house-trained, she's great. But when we're gone for extended periods of time, we put her in her crate for her own safety. Like, I don't know.
See, the problem, too, like, I would comfortably leave her out, not Kane, because Kane's still a puppy and he'll be on the counter eating plates. But, like, Sadie's a very vocal dog, so when she sits by the door, she'll bark, and then she gets Kane barking, then they're both barking, and then it gets the neighbor's dog barking, and the next thing you know, the neighbor's pissed off that the fucking dogs are barking all day. So, there's that.
That's definitely a tough situation.
Yeah. So, yeah. Definitely, it's, I don't even know.
It's hard, because, like I said, there's so many different scenarios that could be what it is that's causing it, but, like, how do you actually know? Like, we have an unfixed
fix dogs, male and female, like we're super careful. And when she's in heat, they take turns out of their crate. So it's not like we're just like feeding the puppy population by any means. We have no interest in puppies, not even for financial gain, because like, and it's just not a road I want to go down. And the biggest problem with our female, why we haven't gotten her fixed yet, is her aggression to strangers. Getting her into a vet is a mission. Like the last time we took her, she nearly killed the vet. We had to sedate her. So,
and that getting your dog sedated,
$1,000 to sedate her just to go get a checkup.
Right off the hop, it's $1,000 just to have her sedated.
So, and we're gonna get the male face because he's super friendly and he's loving, like such a loving dog. But anyways, I think we over-explain shit sometimes, worried about what people are gonna say. But it is what it is. So our mission today, we are on the road from Kingston. We are taking the 401 west to Orangeville. I might jump off on the 404 and go up and avoid all that bullshit Brampton traffic and like the GTA. We'll see. And then we grab our kid from Orangeville, and then we got to go up through like Bradford area to grab my other kid, and then across to Caladar. So,
which is like Tweed.
I'm just saying, because there's new people on here that are like, they don't know what we do every other weekend, right? So,
well, just for like perspective, Caladar is like an hour from Kingston and like 40 minutes from Tweed. Like it's,
yeah. I don't necessarily hate the drive. I enjoy it. It's a nice change of pace. I don't enjoy the maintenance and shit it causes on the vehicle, but like our drive time is where we air out our issues. We have discussions where like it's just like there's no distractions. It's just us, you know, serenade each other and
there's no music.
We actually don't do that. I'm a horrible road trip partner, by the way, because like I don't listen to music in the car when I'm driving. I need to hear the car. I need to hear the four tires.
Sorry. Try to take the coat off.
I'm like, what? Tell me that is timing. Like, what is wrong?
I took my suit off because I'm like trying to get my coat off.
Yeah. So the highways from like Kingston, basically to Port Hope, are decent. It's 2 lanes. It's pretty good moving, like consistent 120. Once you get west of Port Hope and you start getting into like the idiot GTA traffic, that's when you just want to fucking scoot north. Like jump on the 404, go north, or sometimes I'll take like the 115 up to 7.
Taking those ways is longer, but not.
Yeah, it adds a little bit of time, but you're not in stop and go traffic on the 401 with the city is. And anyone who's driven in the GTA knows what I'm talking about. So, but it's hilarious because we were talking to somebody or we were watching something where they're like, oh, I don't want to drive there because it's an hour and a half drive and it's too far. We're laughing. Like every other weekend we drive 20 plus hours.
It's like 9 hours round trip for us. Like every Friday, every Sunday, every other Friday, every other Sunday, 9 hours.
Yeah.
Straight, basically. Stop for like 5 minutes to like pee breaks or whatever. But
our Sunday drive back to take the kids home, we might do a pop-up live. I was thinking of doing it today, but it's Friday, everyone's still at work and people are busy and whatever. So Sunday we might do a pop-up live. We'll see.
it would be after we drop the kids off. I'm going live with kids today.
No, right now. No, it'll be like on the way back up. So this might actually be a one-shot video today. This is how, like, I don't understand how these other vloggers do it. We're at 19 minutes. We've had like 3 quick discussions. It's crazy.
Yeah, but they have things they do in their days, like
Yeah, but like,
where they go exploring and shit.
yeah, if you actually time the talking, like 1% of their vlog is actually talking, where ours is like 100% talking.
Yeah, sitting in the car, driving, always.
I'm actually super excited for Monday to button up a few of the projects, to get them off my list. Get the forklift running. I got all the parts for it now. And finish up that dock. That dock is a special project to me because, like, anyone who personally knows me knows that I can't build shit for shit. When it comes to, like, building things, I'm no good at it. I built a cat house years ago. That was like, it turned out to be this giant box with holes in it, and like it was like a cat apartment that looked like it was straight out of Compton.
Hey, you talk this shit like you don't know how. You literally built a freaking bunk in our trailer. Like, you can build stuff. It's just a million screws and 100 extra pieces of wood because you're worried it's not strong enough.
Yeah. So, but that's how you get good at shit. You know, like, you just try it. So that's my challenge for you guys. Try something new this week. Okay? Something that is, like, out of your comfort zone. If you've never crocheted something, go to the dollar store, buy a crochet hook, and make something. Or, like, paint a picture. Something easy. Just try something new.
Even new food.
Try new food. We are bad for that. That is what I would love to try. Like,
It's not necessarily that we're bad for it. I feel like we would, but it's just hard to, like, we then essentially have to make extra meals doing it because your dad is so big.
my concern is like, I see all these people. I've been dying to try like a seafood boil. Okay, I'll eat fish and shrimp. Never had lobster in my life. Never had crab in my life.
I've had both and I love both.
But it looks so good when I watch these guys on TikTok and they bust out this seafood boil and there's like crab and lobster and fucking sausage and corn. And I want to try that. Problem is, I'm worried that if we go and buy something like that or make something like that, I'm not gonna like it, and then
See, and I watch those videos and I'm disgusted by it. Like, if I didn't see the process of how it was made, I'd eat it. But watching the process, it turns me off of it. Like, nope. I watched a video, a live crab. This girl tried to pick the live crab up with tongs, and the thing freaking clung to the tongs and wouldn't go in the pot, and she was shaking the tongs and the crab bit her face. Like, nope, I couldn't do that.
So I'm gonna make that one of my goals, is to actually try a real seafood boil. Like,
Maybe somebody else will make us a seafood boil and we'll come eat it.
yeah,
Mel
like,
me?
I feel like I love shrimp. Me and Mel could like muck a shrimp ring between us. We've done it driving on this drive. Like,
Yeah, people stop for like McDonald's. We stop by shrimp.
yeah, like, so I feel like I would love lobster and crab and all that stuff, but I have no interest in oysters. They just look disgusting, and like, you know, like this slurping look.
No. Actually, you know what? I think I would like it if it was taken out of this shell.
No, because it would just look like a giant booger, like a snot rocket.
I love seafood. I don't know, I'm weird, but like, yeah.
Let us know in the comments. Do you guys like seafood? What's your favorite kind of seafood? What should I try first to like not turn me off seafood, but you think that I'll like? Because I like fish. Let me be specific though, because I like white fish. I hate salmon.
I like all of it.
I hate salmon mainly because like someone I was with before tried cooking it for me, and I like got a bone stuck in the roof of my fucking mouth. Never touched it since. But like,
See, but that's not the actual food itself. That's the like hazards inside of the food.
it's just one of those things, right? Like, if you eat something and you get food poisoning from it, you're never going to touch that again. It's just one of those things. Like, maybe I do like it. Maybe I just need to try it better prepared, you know?
Yeah, that is definitely valid because I love Chinese food. We had Chinese food for my birthday, and the food itself was freaking phenomenal. But how I felt after, I'm never eating Chinese food again.
Yeah.
I don't even care if it's a different restaurant. No, I'm not doing it because I don't want to experience that again.
So let me know, guys. What's your favorite seafood? What should I try first? Maybe I like oysters, I don't know. But like the thought of just slurping snot out of a shell just doesn't do it for me. And like,
We need to just like go with Melanie sometime and get Melanie to make us meals because Melanie cooks some wild stuff and like talks about how great it is, and I'm just like, no, ew, like that looks disgusting.
there's another thing too. What's that other little fucking round white thing that is the seafood that people... What the hell is that called? Scallop?
What?
Scallops. scallops are in a shell too, I think.
Is it scallop and potato?
No, scallop potato is a style of cooking the potato. But like a scallop is like a sea scallop. It's like in a shell, it's white, it's round. People swear by that, and like, I don't know. Let me know. What should I try first? Lobster, crab? What's gonna make me want to enjoy seafood more? And how should I try it? Should I try it in like a Cajun seafood boil, like I'm dying to do? But yeah, so we just rambled on for 24 minutes. This is gonna be a long ass video today because we ain't ended it here. It's still early, and I know the kids are gonna want to say hi. So, how'd you like yesterday's video? Do you guys like that style where like time lapse some projects we're doing? Because I actually enjoy those. I watched it back like 10 times because it was like,
Yeah, you did. That's the first time in a while I've actually seen you go back and rewatch the video a bunch of times. So
I was more so watching because it was neat that I was on that dock and I didn't realize it was moving so freaking much. And then when I watch it in the time lapse, the dock's actually like moving like crazy.
I think throwing in the time lapses is good because one, it's not like, for the people who are maybe not interested in it, it's quick. And
Yeah.
the people who do like it, it's like you're there watching it. So it's like best of both worlds. Plus it gives it a good change up of stuff where you're not watching us sitting in the car.
There's people who are here specifically to watch us sitting in the car.
But that's in every video. It's not like if your video is just straight up time lapse.
Yeah.
Putting in the little extra added things, I think is good once in a while.
Alright, well, we're going to carry on with our drive. GPS says 2 hours and 41 minutes left, 210 kilometers to get to our one kid, and then turn around and head back, grab the other ones. So, we will update you guys. Alright, well, 2 hour update. Well, hour 45, I think, to get from there to here. We still have an hour and 50 minutes left. We are just coming in through Ajax Pickering area. Normally, we will dart up the 115 and take the back road across. But today, Waze isn't showing red, and we're actually smooth sailing right now through Pickering. But we'll see. Definitely not going to go all the way to the 410 because that is a disaster waiting to happen. So we're probably going to jump up to the 404 north and then come across like Highway 9 in Orangeville that way. But it's kind of neat to change it up a little bit. Like, we haven't come this way in so long. It's different. Right? She's currently working on the flyer for the coloring
I was
contest.
going to say, you tell me if I'm bored, go do this, and then you start before this.
Well, I'm bored too, so I decided to just bring my boredom out to the viewers, you know? But, yeah. So,
For the contest, they have until May 1st to submit their entries, and then the voting after.
yeah. So May 1st is the deadline for submission. It's neat going through Pickering because they got the big GO train station on the side of the highway, so you can like see all the trains and stuff if you're into that kind of shit, like I am. And then you get to drive by the big power plant and all that. So, yeah. If you haven't traveled across Ontario, you should check it out, honestly. Like, I know Ontario's the worst. I shouldn't say the worst. You see a lot of nice shit in Ontario. It just takes forever to get across it, no matter which way you're going. But from like the northeast side of Ontario, where we're from, going west, if you take west all the way down towards like Niagara, it's super nice drive. Having like a brain fart.
I'm just trying to listen to your saying and interrupt you. Is there a time period that their winner will be on a much shorter spread?
I think just leave it open-ended. I think we'll leave it on there for at least a year. Like, we have enough slots, so. If you don't know what we're doing, guys, we we've mentioned it numerous times. We're making the official update now, but we're doing like I keep calling it a coloring contest, but like a merch design contest. We want people to create an image that they would put on a t-shirt. It could be anything.
I put merch creation contest.
Yeah. It could be anything. You can use any outlet you want. You can use a photograph if you want, AI, whatever. Get creative, and then you submit it to us, and then May 1st is the deadline. We're going to post it up on social media, and whatever one gets the most likes on all the social medias will be the winner, and will be on our merch store. So you can, it'll say like created by, and then your name.
And the rules are
simple. No like vulgar, no sexual stuff, no racist stuff. Just keep it clean, you know, and we'll see what happens. I know there's a lot of people right now interested, and we're doing two. We're doing one for kids and one for adults.
And then what was the other thing about copyright? No, like you can't just take like a picture of like the Fortnite logo.
Yeah, we cannot print licensed stuff. So you can't take like Google fucking Minecraft logo and then add to it. We can't print that. So keep that in mind with your designs. Keep it original, keep it fun. And yeah. Alright, well, we have 117 kilometers left to go to the pickup. Keep you updated. Alright, well, 91 kilometers to go, and we fucked up. Because we're at like 401 in Yonge Street, and it's slow. What?
Or like barely.
I know. I should have got off, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just try it. And every time I say let's just try it, I fucking regret it, so.
You said that too. Let's just try it, and I'm kind of going to regret it.
Yeah. Well.
I'm going to piss my pants.
It's always funny when there's nowhere to go down here.
That's like probably the worst part about this drive. It's like the first stretch of it is on highways, and unless you're stopping, which they're not very many at an on-ramp, you gotta wait forever.
Yeah, I took some time lapse of the city driving because, like, maybe some of you don't really realize how stupid Toronto drivers are. So you can see they don't like turn signals. They like to cut people off and drive like idiots. So 90 kilometers to go. We'll update you when we get off of this shit show.
From road trips to the everyday grind, we're showing the world what we've got inside. We don't need a script or fancy plans, just press record and take my hand. Vlogging every day, just press record. Sharing our love, what we're living for. From the kitchen to the back porch swing, we're telling our story, doing our thing. On YouTube, we're making memories. Vlogging together, just you and me.
Alright guys, 50 kilometer update. We got off that disaster of the 401, took the 400 north. Stopped so wife could go pee.
And the women's bathroom's closed, so I had to use the gender-inclusive bathrooms, which is very awkward.
Pooping next to a man who's dressed like a woman.
It was a man. A man.
Oh, gender inclusive, so it means men and women can both use it.
Yeah.
That's
Taking a shit in the stall beside me.
that is fucking strange.
I've never been so fast in my whole life.
That's weird, no? Like, I don't know.
Like, I'm all about the, like, you know, get the whatever gender inclusive bathrooms and stuff so that you can. Anybody can use them, but, like, leave the other ones open, too. Like, I had no choice. I was going to piss my pants.
Oh.
I'm not comfortable going to the bathroom with men in there.
No, but, like, I'm ignorant when it comes to all this kind of shit because I don't follow it and I don't know how it all works. But like, what if I want to send my 9-year-old daughter into the bathroom and there's some 40-year-old man in the stall next to her? That's fucking weird, no? Like,
well, you just don't send your kids in alone.
No, I know. I'm just saying. But like, the world used to be a safe place where you could send your kids to the bathroom by themselves. Anyways, that's a topic for another day.
Look at this picture today. I just made me sorry. It's so freaking cute.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at your
Why
dad's
am I
sweater.
wearing a fucking Italian?
But look at your dad's sweater. Just first.
Yeah. Made you look fat. Anyways, 50 kilometer update, guys. We are 8 kilometers away from Highway 9, and then we're taking that straight into Orangeville. We're gonna stop and get a bite to eat because we are both starving Marvins right now. And then we're gonna pick up child number uno, and then make our way to pick up the second one, and then the 3, and then
The
back.
second one is going to be so chatty happy. I'm sure she has so many updates. Her dance class, her classes, school.
Oh gosh.
I'm so excited to hear all her fun things. Did she start dance class yet?
Yeah, but her first class she didn't go to, she was sick.
Oh, so she had to.
No, so she's mad about that. But
So we're not going to hear about the dance class. Well, I'm sad. I was excited.
yeah, she usually chats her ear off till about an hour, and then she's like, "Can I have a nap?" But we'll see. We'll see. I always have this like dread going into Orangeville. I grew up there, and I hate that cesspool of a fucking town. But like, I don't know, it's weird. We'll update you guys. This is gonna be like an hour of power, by the way, just so you know. Just pure rando car shit.
Just chaos.
Whatever.
Fun.
We'll update. Yeah, he was eating goldfish last time.
Yeah. And there was popcorn.
Yeah, and I think now we know what the culprit is that put a goldfish all over the floor.
Oh yeah, I don't even know where that seasoning on my popcorn went.
Mom, eat some more.
Yep. Anyways, guys, this is the update. We've got thing 1 and 2 back there. We got to go pick up 3, 4, and 5. They're just munching out on some snacks. Thanks to Evie. Evie brought a bag full of snacks. Evelyn, say hi. Bonjour. Yeah, so we have 244 kilometers to go now back east to get the other kids. Saying 3 hours. I took the back way this time. It adds about half an hour to the drive, but it's a lot nicer than trying to get down to the highway at 6 p.m. So I ain't about that. Yeah. I know the other kids are going to want to say hi, so we can't end the video yet, but I wanted to take advantage of the golden hour for the light. Look how beautiful I look. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What was that, Dill?
He was trying to imitate my laugh, but he did it wrong.
Do it again.
Don't choke, man.
It doesn't. I don't make the noise with my mouth.
No, she like whinnies like a horse, and I don't know how she does it. Like that.
That's Dylan, bro.
Like I would blow boogers everywhere if I tried doing it.
I don't know why. I'll always laugh like that.
Anyways, that's the update. We'll check back.
We're changing languages today.
We'll check back in 3 hours when we pick up the other 3. I'm so upset. We have to be like stern with our little princess because she was a bad girl.
But her punishment is no phone.
Okay, so we don't need to punish her then.
No, we just need to make sure she's aware that we are disappointed in her behavior. She's not in trouble. She just doesn't have her phone. And she needs to smarten up.
Okay. I hate getting the kids in trouble, the girls, I should say. And Dylan doesn't do anything to get in trouble, so...
Yeah, okay.
What? What does he do to get in trouble?
Dylan's a sneaky little bugger. He just knows how to hide it well. See? Look at that. Dylan here.
I can safely say, Dill, and you can agree, in your like 11 years of life, 11 in
Almost 11.
July, you've been grounded 0 times, correct? By me,
once.
not by mom, by me.
Okay, that's a different story.
But I've grounded you 0 times, yes? And you've gotten like a stern talking to maybe 3 times in the last 11 years?
In the last like 4 years that we have been together, anytime that he's gotten in trouble, it was a group trouble. It was never just him.
Yeah.
And every single time,
Oh, like when
breaks down.
Dylan convinced all the kids, and by all the kids I mean our kids, Alicia's kids, any kids on the property to grab eggs and go egg a fucking barn. Remember that ringleader? Oh God, you got in some shit for that one.
I mean, we did the same stuff when
We
were
did,
younger, so
yeah.
I can't even be mad. Like, realistically, a lot of the things that they do was the same shit we did when we were kids.
But he knows how to get out of it, and the girls too, because I'm a softie, and like when they start getting emotional and like tearing up like they're in trouble, it makes me so sad, and then I'm like, I just can't get you in trouble. And she will never punish him for some reason, because well, he doesn't do anything, so.
No, I don't need to. And I like, not that my stepmom was wonderful, but I grew up with a step-parent that was very stern, and I will not ever be that parent. Step-parent.
Face is moving.
I don't. Dylan gets the best treatment from me, by far, out of all of the kids. And he knows it.
Anyways, that's our update. Like I said, this is probably going to be an hour of power today, guys. Hope you hope you enjoy it.
What the hell?
Big back, big back.
Dude,
Where did
was
she
in the
go?
window.
I just saw her like up against the car. What the?
She was literally in a video right there behind your head.
What is going on here? Like, welcome to Bradford. I thought Kingston was bad. Ugh, see, I loosened the mount. Now it's gonna wiggle, wobble, and wobble, wiggle. Anyways, okay, before we keep going, guys, that's our update.
See you in 3 hours.
3 hours. Let's do one of these, okay? See, I always do it, and then I forget to, like, take it back. So let's try.
Oh.
Okay,
Go.
Stars at night, we're capturing moments in the soft moonlight, laughing and talking, just being real. Behind the camera, our hearts we reveal. From road trips to the everyday grind, we're showing the world what we've got inside. We don't need a script or fancy plans, just press record and take my hand.
Okay, all right.
He lied. It hasn't been 3 hours.
Hasn't been 3 hours. We stopped for gas, and then. Gil, you have Tourette's?
And then we had to put oil in the
Anyways, we stopped for gas to fill the gas tank, and then I checked the oil, and it was like scarily low. And I seem to forget always that this car burns oil like a bitch. So we darted over to Walmart because it was closest, and then took the kids in for a pee while we went to get oil from Walmart. So, you know how many viewers are going to be concerned that this kid is like broken?
They're probably just like, this is a normal kid.
Anyways, we still have 2 hours and 38 minutes. So, yeah. It's not nighttime yet. Okay. Dill, can you tell me a sentence in like pure brain rot? Tell me, say,
Someone phantom taxed my Ohio.
what does that mean though?
Someone phantom taxed my Ohio.
Okay, Dill, I want you to translate. Hi, Dad. I missed you. School this week was good.
Hello, Father. I phantom taxed you. Prison was depressing.
School? You guys call school prison?
Yeah. No. School was depressing this month.
So phantom tax is like you missed someone?
No.
Oh. Well, that's confusing. Anyways, I need.
That's negative 10 aura.
Yeah, that's negative 10 aura.
Oh no, Father.
A riz.
What?
Heart.
Evie,
I love you for real.
I love you too.
100%.
Oh my god, that is so cute.
Not. Heart.
You know how she changed her voice, eh, when the camera's rolling?
Thousand hearts. Cap.
You guys you're not Sigma.
What? I may not have that much Riz, but I'm more Riz than you, buddy.
You have more Riz than me?
Just call you buddy.
Okay.
I may not have much Riz, but I have more Riz than you, buddy.
Alright, well, I just got out-rizzed by a 10-year-old, so.
What? You have minus 10 Riz.
I hope you zoom in on that face that you just made right there.
Anyways. Alright.
Yapping it to you.
Okay, chill. 2 hours, 36 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll touch back because I know the other 3 kids are going to want to say hi to you guys, so see ya. Oh,
Maybe.
I forgot to do the thing.
Because you were going to do it when we got to counter, so I was in my mind to do it at counter.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Okay, well now we got to do it again.
Well, do it again.
Okay, ready? We're going to do it right this time. Okay, I did it. I remember. You forgot to remind me. Okay, well, as you can see, we got the rest of the meatballs. Okay, guys, chill. Dill. Kelly Holmes. Anyways, we're almost home. Not really. We still have a half hour, but guys, what's new? How was school?
I get suspended.
What?
Yes.
For what?
You already know.
Okay. Don't even do that.
Oh,
We're not gonna air it, but the little troublemaker did get suspended.
for something absolutely ridiculous.
It's
On
yeah.
her part.
It's ridiculous that she actually did something that stupid. But anyways, nothing bad. Kinda. Anyways, Dayton, how's school? Dylan. What? Why? Okay. Finally, how's school?
How's your science fair? Science fair school is boring. These goldfish are fire, by the way. Orange is really hungry.
I think you just really. This drive, yeah, the worst part of this drive is if you forget to bring like drinks and snacks, you starve or you spend a fortune. And my cheap wife spent a fortune, so
Yeah, we start.
we starve.
Thank God for his mother had to leave you with some snacks at the road.
Yeah. I gotta remember next time we do this drive to bring some energy drinks because like he's kicking my asses.
Well, driving is exhausting. Like, I don't give a crap who you are or what you say, but like being in the car for this long is exhausting.
Well, like the worst of it is too is last time we did the drive, the stretch of Highway 7 was an ice storm, so it was scary. Coming through Highway 7 now, it was a torrential rain to the point where like hydroplaning. So it's nice when it's just smooth. I can go on like autopilot.
Okay, but you do better than I do. I'm like max 2 hours and I start dozing off, but that's also because it's silence in the car and I can't.
No, me, I like telling myself stories in my head. I think of like song lyrics. I think of like video ideas. Yeah, I thrive in the quiet. I hate the chaos. Like the fact there's 4 kids back there talking about different things right now makes me want to scream.
Gee, I can drown that out.
No, it makes me nuts. But I miss them all, so yeah. Well, we're gonna wrap this video. We're gonna go home, and you did a science project, yes.
And I'm gonna have a nappy nap.